Well, great game. Glad our guys were able to come through and get the win there, and had a lot of things going against us, especially at the beginning, and that was because Iowa State is a really good team, and I know told the guys they were ranked for a reason, and then they had a bunch of injuries that kind of slowed them down, and I thought they had a great game plan and made things really difficult for us, and especially in the first half and first quarter especially, and so. Hats off to Coach Campbell and to Iowa State. I thought they did a great job with the game plan, and we had to make some adjustments and things like that. But I'm glad our guys were able to hold their composure and know that it's a long game, and that just keep playing and keep plugging away. And so I thought it was a great environment. Man, I enjoyed being here. I know it was loud and it was a difficult place to play, and I think it's a beautiful venue. The fans are awesome on both sides. I thought Iowa State was awesome supporting the team, and I think this is a really good Iowa State team. I think a lot of the issues have been the injuries. Once they start getting, you saw once they got Carson back, you saw what he can do with the ball in his hands, and Rock was always dangerous. I thought if we just kept making it difficult for them, I said that over and over again, that we gave up a bunch of big plays, and so if we can limit the offense, the big play production, and just not get as many big plays, I think we'll be better as a team. But overall, it took all three phases. I thought the poise that our leaders had and the poise our coaches had was awesome, and it took all three phases for us to fight back into this, and really happy about the end result. Really happy about the second half, to be honest with you. Looking at the way we turned that around, and just felt good. Felt like we were in control with a lot of the clocks and just the overall momentum and the tempo. So once that was done, I felt like we can be in a really good spot, making other teams have to play catch up. I kind of like that, and so we were able to get our big playmakers in there and get another turnover. So really happy with the production from our team. All three phases have been done a great job with coaches and the leaders, and now we have a bye coming up. We'll take advantage of it, get an early start on Texas Tech. Use our second bye differently than we did the first bye, because the science tells us to. And so we'll do everything we can to get our team ready, mentally, physically, and spiritually, get ready for the next one in a couple weeks. So what questions do you guys have for me?
What adjustments specifically did you make?
I'm not going to tell you any specific adjustments. No, I think just keep the energy going, and really it's the big plays. A lot of it, they were making some great plays. Sometimes that happens, and when you're going against a really good team, and I have to remind everyone, these guys played for the conference championship, so it's not like you're just going to go in there and just mop people up. And they've actually had a bunch of injuries, and even watching like Big Citrus, he's still not 100%, but he will be next week, and those guys, and I just talked about like with what Hansen was able to do. This is a really good team. So we were fortunate to quiet the storm that happened, and then try to find a way to get some stacked plays on plays. And I felt like once we started doing that, getting momentum, the guys started seeing it, and started to create some momentum on our sideline, the energy, and the rest worked out in our favor. So really well coached team, great battle. I feel for them, because I know they're going through a lot of injuries, but they're going to be even more dangerous as they continue in conference play, and I think they're going to get some victories. So we'll be cheering them on.
How much did the offense change after at the first quarter?
A little bit, but I think what we saw from what we can do on the offensive side was just get some first downs, get some chunk yardage, and they're a difficult team. This is a coaching staff that's been together for a while, so this is a system that's been in place. We knew that if we just keep plugging away and not getting down ourselves, we don't have to make it all up in one play. And we knew that we'd have to kind of possibly take some fourth downs and convert them, and we were able to choose the right ones, and even choosing to decide when to kick field goals, I thought was a really good moment for us. And Will was ready whenever it happened. Although he can work on his kickoffs a little bit better, because we kicked a couple of them out of bounds. So Will's human. We'll make sure to fix that before we get up to Lubbock. But really happy with overall adjustments from everybody. On all three phases, the coaches and players. It was awesome.
How much did the Logan Latouille interception in the second quarter kind of settle your guys in and kind of start making plays from there?
Oh yeah, Logan's a big time player for us, and all the guys on our team, we feel really confident with him making plays for us. And I just like that even when he wasn't in, Logan was supporting the rest of the guys that were in there, the young guys that were getting some pressure on the quarterback. This is a team effort. And I love that all the guys are unselfish, and they know that it's going to take more than just 11 guys on defense. It's going to take some depth and guys coming in, filling in for them. And I think whenever the opportunity happens, these guys make plays just like Fale did on his pick six. So we're in a really good spot. We just got to keep working, can keep, finding ways. We just got to get better and stay humble and stay hungry and make sure that we improve from this week to the next time we play.
Coach, the turnover you got in puck coverage and the quick change,
Yeah.
the ability to just capitalize on that moment right there at the start of the fourth quarter, how big was that?
That's huge because K-Pop's been talking about that in meetings for a while now. Like if we're in that situation to take your guy and put him around the ball, and just never know. So it's not one of those things that was happened by accident. K-Pop coaches that. I've been in the meetings when he taught him that, and I think it was Kevin Doe that pushed his guy into it. And the ball bounces funny, and it's shaped that way for a reason. So it's unpredictable, and so if we can put our guys in a position where we can make something happen like that, you create your own luck. And so that's what we keep preaching to these guys. You can't just assume everything. You got to preach, and everything's got to be intentional when we're teaching.
Such a young quarterback under center in Bachmeier. You guys are 8-0 for the second season in a row. I mean, did you expect that with him coming in?
Yes, I expect that. No, I mean, I'm not really worried about the end result, to be honest with you. I'm still, as a head coach, I'm still wondering what can I do better and differently as a head coach to get us to play at our best. I feel like we're doing it at moments. We definitely did it in the second half on defense and offense and special teams. I think the second half score was 31-3. So we did it in the second half. My job is to do it in the first half and the second half, and that's hard to do when you're playing some quality teams in this conference. But that's what I want to get to. So I'm not worried about if we were going to be 8-0 at this moment. I just want us to be at our best. And so far, Bear Bachmeier's improved every week. He's gotten better, and we keep asking him to do more, and he just keeps doing it, and he keeps asking for more. And so let's just give him what he wants. Let's give him to do more for us.
24 in the second half. 24-3.
Well, 24-3. Sorry.
Are you worried about LJ's status? Have you received any updates?
Oh yeah, always concerned with the guys that get hurt and that can't finish the game. So, but Preston was able to step in, and Enoch was able to step in, and hopefully LJ is ready to go by the time we take the field next in a couple weeks. But I can't tell on that right now. It is concerning that he didn't finish, but we've seen guys not finish before and come back the next time. I'm gonna stay positive and be optimistic about it.
Kalani, how much does your program relish being these underdog spots? Seems like the country doesn't believe in you guys, yet you guys always kind of rise to the occasion.
You say the country doesn't believe? Yeah, I know. It's I'm not really worried about it. We talked about confidence is internal, so we know what we can do, and we're not real worried about what other people think, and that just creates arrogance. And so when we talk about getting external approval or praise or criticism, we're not worried about that stuff. We know that we can play better. That's what I'm trying to get these guys to look at. But at the same time, we have to praise them for what they've been able to accomplish, and that they don't fail in their belief. They love each other. They play hard for each other, and you can just see it. I have to keep the offensive guys off the field when defensive guys make plays. That's most of my stress, is trying to make sure that guys are off the side, like stay off the field on the sideline and keep it clean. But that's a good sign, when I have to tell guys to stay back because they're so excited for their brothers out there making plays, and it's a beautiful thing. These guys came this way, man. It's our culture, but these guys came this way, and I'm glad that I give them the autonomy to keep leading and create this unbelievable momentum within our culture and our team.
Question.
How much is Bear Bachmeier what areas of his game is he not thrived in? Is he just like you can count on him every single week, 300 yards a night?
Well, he's a humble young man. We'll just keep him that way. Nobody tell him how good he is. There's a lot of room for improvement, but he's like that. If you watch him after every series, good or bad, he's on the sideline. He's trying to learn. He's watching the film. That's a guy that just studies hard, and he's always ready. So we just keep him doing that, and I wish I could take credit for that, man. The guy came that way. He's from a wonderful family. I think it helps having a brother that played as a true freshman that went undefeated for a while. I mean, how many games that did Hank win for his team? So I think that's good. Watching his big brother do it, and so all I care about is Halloween. The lights. Yes. They felt like is that you, Fale? I'm about to finish so you can get your time. Don't worry. We feel good about the entire process of what we've gone through. A lot of room for improvement, but I'm excited. I want these guys to be happy with what they've been able to accomplish before we get into this bye week.
Coach Sachs for the BYU defensive line tonight, how important was that to get pressure on back and
Yeah.
generate some pressure?
I thought we missed 4 too, so we'll work on that one too.
Coach, what does the science tell you to do different in the second bye week, just in general?
Yeah, that's our competitive advantage. Not telling anybody. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, thanks, Coach.